Okay, now I'm going to give an analysis of the poem As I Grew Older by Langston Hughes. It starts off, it was a long time ago. A long time ago could be talking about the past of the narrator. It could be talking about the past in history. We don't know when. I have almost forgotten my dream. We're talking about a dream, talking about what a person wants to achieve. Line 3. But it was there, then, in front of me. What was there, then, in front of me? The dream. Person has a dream, he has a vision, an ideal in front of him, bright like the sun, something that is a very strong goal. My dream. Okay, again, we've got the repetition of the word. When you repeat a word, you make it more important. So there's one of the very key words in the poem is the dream. Then the wall rose. Okay, rose meaning it went up. The wall. Okay, what is a wall? A wall is something that stops you from getting to where you want to go or getting what you want. This wall is a metaphor, and it could be a metaphor for many things. It could be a personal metaphor. It could be a national metaphor. If we're talking about the blacks in America, the Afro-Americans, we're talking about all the things that prevented them from getting equal rights. But we could also be talking about the personal life of the narrator. Rose slowly. Okay, it was over time. We're talking about something that took a certain period of time. And again, there's an emphasis, slowly. The word's written twice. Between me and my dream. The third time that we've got the word dream mentioned in the poem. So obviously this is a key metaphor. Rose until it touched the sky. When something touches the sky, when you have a wall in front of you and it touches the sky, that means you can't see beyond it. It means the only thing you can see is the wall. The only thing you can see is the thing that prevents you from reaching out towards your dream, towards what you want. And line 13, we've got the wall. Again, this is now the third time that the wall is being mentioned. Shadow. I am black. Okay, a shadow is usually a negative connotation. When a person has a shadow on them, it means other people can't see them. When you're in the shadows, it means that you're in a very bad place. You're in a place where you are not recognized by people. And line 14, I am black. I am black doesn't just mean that he is a person who's African American. It also means he's a person who is covered by this shadow, by the shadow of how other people look at him. I lie down in the shadow, line 15. When you lie down, that means that you're weak. You're not standing on your feet. It's not a good image. Okay, no longer the light of my dream before me. So by line 16, there is no light. There's no great sun that's coming towards them. I also want you to think about the idea that when you have a goal or when you have a dream, that is what pushes you to do things. Even if there's no end in sight, even if you've got a lot of problems and a lot of difficulties, you hang on to that dream. But at this point in the poem, there is no dream. The dream has been blocked out by the wall. Okay, line 18, only the thick wall. Now we've got a description of this wall. It's not just a wall, it's a thick wall. It's a wall that's very hard to penetrate. Only the shadow. What is left when you don't have light? You have shadow. My hands, my dark hands. Okay, this person's looking in front of them is a very strong image. And again, it's twice, for one sentence after the other. My hands, my dark hands. And there's an exclamation mark, which means that something has changed in the poem. There's a point of drama and tension. Break through the wall. So the person's hands are breaking through the wall. Find my dream. There's like a desperation here. Help me to shatter this darkness. I don't know who it's talking about. It could be that my hands help me to shatter this darkness. Or it could be calling on other people. It could be calling on the nation of Afro-Americans to help him shatter the darkness. And shattering the darkness. Darkness doesn't really shatter, but you've got a very strong image of breaking something down. What shatters? A glass shatters, a mirror shatters, and the darkness has to shatter like the wall. Okay, to smash this night, to break this shadow. Okay, now we know that the wall, the shadow, the bad period of time the person's going through, it's something that must end. There's some kind of command here. Into 1,000 lights of sun. Okay, so what happens is that we're looking at a transformation that is to take place. We don't know if it's taking place now. It might take place in the future. It's not 100% clear. Into 1,000 lights of sun, meaning that once you break the shadow, you have a huge amount of light, and there's a big accomplishment that has to take place. Into 1,000 whirling dreams of sun. The images of dreams. When something whirls, it spins around in the sky. And a dream, why would there be 1,000 whirling dreams? Well, it could be that the poet dreams of a lot of different things, that he has dreams and ambitions for himself, for his family, who knows? Or it could be individual dreams of different people who want to achieve something. But 1,000 whirling dreams of sun, the end is definitely positive because the sun has taken over the darkness. I just want to go back over, now I've gone through the poem, over the images again. Just that we understand that there are 4 key images that we have to remember in the poem. We have the image of the dream, okay? The dream that was a long time ago. And then there's the image of the sun, something that shines, that something's in front of you, something you can see from a long distance. And then we have the image of the wall that blocks out the dream, that blocks out the light, the wall that tries to crush the hope of the person. Okay, you can count the number of times wall is written. It's written a lot. And then we have the shadow. Okay, and then we have the image of the dark hands that are breaking through the wall. Okay, and then we go back into the sun and into the dreams again. The poem is written in very short sentences. And usually when you have something short, it's usually you don't want to waste your words. You're saying something which is important, which is urgent. When you talk to a person, you want them to do something. You don't say, "Oh, would you mind if you could just go over there and pick up that glass and pour me a nice cool glass of water?" You would say, if you really want water, you say, "Go get me water. I need water." And one of the reasons why the sentences are so short is it makes it sound urgent. It makes it sound immediate. It's not something that can wait. There's a use of exclamation marks. My hands, my dark hands, exclamation mark, which has a sense of again, something urgent, very, very urgent. Have to do it right now. And then there are these sentences which are like two words. My dream. I am black. I think that you can figure out for yourself what the difference is between something which is more words and something which is less words.